Happy New Year. I'm going to go through the routine that I use to learn a piece of music. Let's see what we get. I look it over. I like to have an idea about how long it is. It's about 1.5 pages long. The clef signs, I always check the clef signs because they're not always going to be treble and bass. Here it is, treble and bass clef. Time signatures 4/4 time, and I look through it. I see a bunch of quarter notes and whole notes and half notes. Think we can do all that. I see some accidentals, so we have to deal with those. I'm going to take it one hand at a time because both hands are playing together sometimes, and I just want to know what each hand is doing. Then I'll put the hands together. So the right hand, it starts in the second measure, thumb on middle C. That puts the hand in that position. So it's quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it? Let's go down to the last line on page 2. In the second measure, it's 1, 2, 3. Now it's an F sharp. So it's the fourth finger's on F, and we use it on F sharp. 2. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tied to, see that G's tied. So you're going to hold it down for 5 counts. On top of page 3, it's the same thing. Almost. Let's go over that rhythm. Top of page 3. Second measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You have a rest in there. Second line is the same as what we already did. And the third line, we've had that some more. Okay, we can do that. Oh, left hand. We're starting out with little finger here. That puts the hand here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need any of these other finger numbers. Please don't be reading finger numbers. Read the notes. You're just staying in this position. So the whole notes, when you get to them, of course it's 1 and 2 because that's the fingers that are on those notes. And you can hold it down for 6 counts. It's tied, and then you go on. Second line, the whole note here, and now you go to a C and a G, E. You want to go from here to here. I'm just rocking the hand a little bit. I'm turning it a little bit. I'm shifting weight from the thumb to these other fingers here. Try and get them down at the same time. And then in the third line here, that's an F sharp and a G together. It's sometimes hard to tell exactly where the sharp sign is it which note it's in front of. But you can see that there's a line through the middle of the sharp sign. So the sharp sign is on, it goes to the F. So it's here. Somebody's having a party. Good Lord, what's that? And the last measure is, that's what we're doing. You can enjoy that a bunch. Put the hands together. So we're in C position. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are together. Now holding the left hand down, it's tied. Get the idea. In the second line, the last 2 measures are here. And then here. Those are all together. And then the third line with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm holding that down. It's tied. Rest. And then everybody rests on beat 4. Now look out. There are a couple of gotchas in here. Let's be careful with them. A gotcha is something that'll get you if you're not careful. But on page 2 in the first line, the last measure, you put the hands together. You have whole notes, or half notes, excuse me. Half notes, those get 2 counts. On beat 3, both hands are resting. 2, 3, and then the left hand plays on beat 4. So there's 1 beat of silence in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get it again on page 3 in the third line down in the second measure. You're here. Rest. Both hands come up on beat 3 because a half note only gets 2 counts. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So be careful on these rests to make sure you're lifting up at the right time. That's basically the piece. So I go through and I get the hands working together, and then I go through it slowly and carefully, and I get rid of any hesitations, a steady beat, and then I can think about the articulation. We're connecting the first line, it's all connected. hooked up for the rest, so you connect the next line. And the third line, you got staccatos. I'm hinging at the wrist and the short. Those are slurred. Okay. So I put in the staccatos and the slurs, and then I think about the dynamics. Well, F at the beginning is forte, which is loud. It's the only dynamic I see. So basically it's loud. You're a party song. You're having a ball. Okay. Whatever you think loud is. Don't get carried away. It's not super loud. It's just loud. Let the wrist collapse a little bit on these. Don't tense up. Just use a lot of weight is all. And if you can, I don't know if you have the control or not, I keep asking to because it takes time. If you start working on it, you're a little ahead of the game, so to speak, on the third measure. This is loud. This, can you play that soft at the same time? Loud, heavy, light at the same time. That takes time to develop that control of heavy and light in the hands. We need to eventually. If you can't, that's fine. Do them the same, but try to. And the last note on that, that's melody. The dynamic applies to the melody. That's what I'm getting at. So you want to hear that. That's melody. This, soft. And the third line is loud again. And this is soft. We want to hear that. That's the melody. That's basically the dynamics. When you get down to the last line on page 3, there is no melody. It's both hands. It's all loud. Now, once I have an idea of the dynamics, then I think about the speed. Happily, it's not a speed, it's a mood. But a lot of times in these pieces, they don't tell you the speed. They tell you the mood. And you get to decide how fast you want to be happy. How fast would you sing it if you were going to sing it? I don't know. That's my happy for now. It's 2 early in the morning for that for me, actually. I need some more coffee, but that'll do for now. If I played it later, I'm sure I would play it a little differently. You don't have to go that fast. You don't have to play it as loud as I do, whatever. You make it yours. If you can, think about the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, we want to feel where the measure is. 1. 1, 2. Feel these. I'm exaggerating them so you can hear them better, but you just feel them as you're playing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do any louds and softs, so I'm going to play it all about the same. We're going to go real slow. We're not performing it now. We're just checking that you have the right notes and rhythms. And this is after you've learned it. Learn it first and then try this. No hesitations or nothing. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, three, 4. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrist. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrist. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrist. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.